I will probably take a time out around Christmas to be with family and friends, and also to upgrade the Twitch channel a bit. So we'll see what I add some redeems and stuff, and in general upgrade the channel. We'll see what happens. We are in Timberwolf Mountain right now, and we accidentally got Frostbit from thinking of taking off our shoes to avoid frostbite, going through the watery mine between here and Blackrock, but forgetting to put them back on. And even though I used a coal fire, I got frostbite very quickly. I walked like a few hundred yards and then I got full on frostbite. So it used to be also that you were fairly safe walking barefoot in snow, which is a bug, which was a bug, which they have now corrected. So that's good. That's good for the game. Bad for me, but good for the game. So now we'll definitely have to think twice before removing our foot gear. We have a ton of stuff here, and I want to test something right now. Protection 40, 40. So only one layer counts, the outside layer. So I popped into Dead Like Me's chat just before now and he mentioned it, and of course. So, but our time here has not been entirely wasted. We have a base near Blackrock that's filled to the brim with goodies and stuff. I'm going to continue to upgrade bases within Blackrock region itself. I have lots of energy, so I probably slept the night. I can continue. I probably did something in the day and then slept 1 hour to get warm. So the only question now is, do I want to leave here? Because we went here, we killed the moose, got the goodies, harvested 4 bunnies for a rabbit skin hat. No, mitts, sorry. And now the question is, do we bring this into Blackrock? Yeah, and maybe we do a bearskin coat then, and wear that on the inside because it's much warmer than the moose hide cloak. And then we'll suffer less in the very cold Blackrock region. So we need like optimally 10 to 12 degrees warmer clothing if we can manage. We'll also check the farm because I may have missed a hacksaw there. Cook's farm. It's sort of in a non-obvious spot. So I've heard. And yeah. We can make some arrows back here. For the price of a lot of energy. I own 3 bows now. Check food, and then we got the lake cattails, some of them left. Got another deer there to take care of if we want to. Well, another I say. We have a deer. It's not the best weather to go, but the wind would be my back. I haven't cleared the wolf on the river though, because I didn't want him to run off with my arrow. That's my archery right now. Well, we're touching 3 from that moose kill. No, with enough protection we could just walk through a timber pack and just level up archery that way. Without a torch or fire. So wind is dissipating. And I did leave some firewood, right? So if I have upgraded this base to a place to a base, then we will not need coal here. So I'll take that with me. Thank you very much. So if I went back now, do I bring the skins? I guess. This place has an advantage though. It has an indoor workbench. There might be an indoor workbench in the blue trailer in Blackrock. But we'd have to bring the skins there. We're sort of wanting to go there, but we need to touch base first. So let's plan the trip. We're looking to get back the way we came. Remember to put on our shoes this time. Skip on the trailer. Go to the lake. I'll look once more for moose marks there, just in case I missed a tree. Grab the bear skin from there. And probably craft some stuff there, like craft arrows back. We don't have tools there though. We have tools at the prison. So probably it's going to be a logistics route. We're just going to carry stuff and drop stuff off to not have to come back here. It's not a big deal to come back here. So we'll exit by the engine, which means we can leave a couple coal here because we're going to get some more and we're going to rest in that cave. Reheat teas, make water. So how much water do I leave behind? Only a liter. That is the minimum that I want to leave at a base. Hey, Colossal Coffee. Welcome, welcome. Let's check my notes. Go bricklayers, bring bear skin, jerrycan to prison. That's what we do after this. 1 liter water. Because I feel like I should leave. I feel like I've been very efficient. I've only been here a couple days. And I got lots of stuff to show for it. So let's not let the weather change its mind about the wind. Let's leave that for chores for later. Heat up teas and go. Stuff our face with moose meat. Yep. I brought coffee, I drank it all already, but Coffee is good. Coffee is life.
Getting a bit thirsty.
Now, do I go back and forth here just to craft in here? Because of the indoor workbench. I'd have to remember to bring tools. So we're going to bricklayers, pick up a jerry can and skin, bring that to the prison. That's going to be today's chore. And that's all we do today, and then it's evening. Is this moose skin of any use to me in there? I don't think so. But I'll bring the rabbit skins. Sort through my inventory. Leave a couple coal. And this, honestly. That did sort through my inventory fairly well before leaving. So food, water, firewood are the heaviest items in your inventory. You did pretty good. Hehe. The rest of the hydration will be teas, and we'll pick up the cattails. We can deal with wolves right now, so we could bring like one big piece with us, maybe. Do that. Now I would have picked the ones this side, I think, when I went. Well, I might not have because I summoned it on day one. Let's have a look. Hey, psychotic deer. Welcome, welcome. As you can see, we have a blemish on our health bar. Don't see any cattails. So the plan is, with the bearskins, to craft a bearskin coat instead of a moose hide cloak. Because we simply won't get the protection from the inner moose hide cloak. Which probably means you can't get 101% protection. So, how's your day, both of you? Is it a blue Monday or a decent Monday? Now I did pick up the other cattails. I should have anyway. It was terrible. I should have slept in the transition cave. Don't know why I didn't. I planned to, and then I changed my plans for no reason. See if we get the bear here. I'm sloppy with my tea drinking. I should tighten up on that. And I guess if I pass by saplings or teas, I should pick them up. I'm not especially heavy, and I would regret it if I didn't. No, we're not going to climb that rope over there. We're going to go around it. Is it the right play? I don't know. But it will avoid the bear. We hope. Nice little cubby here. So let's get to the engine and then get to the transition cave. That's a nice echo from dropping the slab of meat. Let's listen to it again. Listen to the booming sound of the slapping of the meat. All right. That doesn't sound so good. So I guess you're on a break now? Or is that impossible?
My fingers feel numb.
No surprise that there's no carcass here. It has likely been rendered unharvestable by the rapid decomposition of animals. That is it still in the game, not in Blackrock it seems. It might be from region to region. Okay.
Damn, I'm freezing.
Let me just check if so that I don't miss out on any teas. So that's not too bad, not too bad. And then we can reheat teas here while we go look for coal. Coal is one of the resources we need inside of Blackrock. I left 10 or so behind. And I'm bringing 17, is it?
Come on, little
14. We hope that will make it. I think it will. 17 plus 7. And I guess we're gonna sleep in here then, to not be exhausted at the exit. Is there a quick way down? Well, too late now. Too late. I will have looted this guy, but let's have a look at him. Because sometimes with an update, containers get a new ID or whatever in the game, and then they become lootable again. Well, we also need to be back at the fire. So this limb no longer glows. Interesting. I hope we get some sticks. We'll need to pick up the torches after us because we need to draw some more torches, and I'm not going to spend the coal to do that. And then there's a loop around here. I'm taking the long way to the exit. No, I'm not. Well, it's this loop on my left leads me back. See if I left a pile of coal at the other end. Oh no. That was very far inside. Anyway, let's make a right here and keep it a right, and we will be able to get back to our fire. We need to sprint a little bit, so maybe I'll heat a coffee also. So that is all the coal. Oh my. Itty bitty snakes. No. They should add rainbows by the falls. There is one special waterfall that actually has a rainbow. I guess you know about it, but just saying. Maybe it's better to have a special waterfall than have all of them produce rainbows? Well, it's the one in Hushed River Valley itself, in the Moose Ravine in HRV. And the rightmost of the waterfalls in that ravine, as you look towards the exit, I think that's the one. Maybe it's the second from the right. I think I will have a coffee, maybe. I'm not encumbered yet. Worst case scenario, I just go to the trailer, sleep there. Or I sleep at the exit of this cave. So we had 14. We can find out how many we got in this cave. 8. We relit the fire, which means these can... Well, maybe it's too short of a time, but if enough time passes to, you know, unpause cooking, then teas can burn. And I wish they would just fix the teas so they work like normal. I shouldn't have done that, because now I can't drink teas. So do I sleep an hour in here? Well, depends on weather. Let's put a stick on. I have to chase this fire with broken down torches.
I'm gonna need
Check
to
the
rest.
weather. I should go. And at least get the majority of the journey over and done with. That one was not hot. Okay. So we have 5 torches to get to the next fire. I guess you could devise some sort of perfect tea drinking routine. Like, first you drink a rosette, then you drink a reshi, then you drink another small reshi, for example. You think you noticed it long ago. Yeah, it's been in the game a while. Now though I'm getting encumbered, but I think I'll still be reasonably quick to get to the exit. And we should probably go on the river. I'm not gonna backtrack for those maples. Because on the river be coal and cattails. And probably wolves. I doubt there's anything there but those crates with nothing in them. But I guess we can snag these last resources before the exit. Oh, self-reproducing cattail. So there seems to be an item duplication bug in the game regarding cattails. So I've been here before. Just looking for a can of food or something. lost... Have we lost a single arrow in Blackrock so far? Maybe one. I think I came in with 20. Okay, we lost 2, because we have 2 arrows to craft also. So we lost 2 arrows in there. Unless we left arrowheads somewhere. No workbench drawer. I think my plan will still be to go to the hut. We're gonna go there red-eyed though. Don't like it much, but the thing is, when I'm at the bricklayer's retreat, then I am able to do so many things that I couldn't otherwise. So I brought a kilo of moose meat on a full stomach. I have a third of it left. So you just follow this river and go over the snow to the cave entrance. I think there was 3 maple in total over here. But it's too far to backtrack 4. But we did good on the reshi in here. Should have a few. We have 11 reshi cheese. And a birch bark or 2. Goodbye, Timber Mountain. Now, let's remember to take off our shoes and socks, but let's remember to... So even the campfire glows. So it's got to be a lighting issue. So there are 2 crouch areas in here. This first one, which goes to the exit. And we've picked up all the coal in here, so we can take the shortest route. I think this is the shortest route. To the climb into the main cave. It's quite a big cave. I was wrong. It's the longest way. Maybe. Maybe this is the water-free path in the upper end of the mine. And that way is watery, so I want to go the crouch way, because that's going to be shorter. Not a whole lot of food to leave behind. In fact, it's a little bit trolly to leave it, so now So maybe if you go that way, there will only be one sort of water spot. Well, when you go the other way, you can't do this. You can skip this one, but going back, you can. Alright, so let's draw some more torches, reheat these, and go to Bricklayer's Retreat. And I have fire making 5.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Those fast fires are worth quite a bit. That would be a waste though, a waste of function. And these will likely get me to Bricklayer's Retreat. Yeah, no point in leaving that here. That then gets rid of stink and I am warm. I could leave a liter of water though, because we have tons at the retreat. We need to draw torches though. So if it says 9 or 8, then you can take them one by one, not lose a torch, and then start spamming it again for the optimal. Well, we don't really know what kind of weather we got. Did I check pot and bedroll? Well, I didn't use my bedrolls. I should have it on me, and we have pots. Yeah, we're either gonna wait here for this wind to die down, or we just go. Wow. Almost stepped in the fire. That would have been bad. And then we can see if we can make a shortcut to Bricklayer's Retreat. Yeah. Keep lugging those crampons around with me without ever using them. It is rather strange. Ha 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 ha. And I have no sprint. So let's light the wind protected fire and deal with them. You say that. And apparently they're gonna rob me of a coal. The question is, why are they afraid of me? That's gonna keep me warm. It takes fucking decade to draw the fucking bow. Hate this game. Oh god. Let's get that technique back then. Oh, that's not the technique. Let's just stay here. And let's wait a fucking decade for the bow to draw. Fuck you. I'm messing up right now. Fuck. Making a mess of my first proper. Get off me! Fuck you. Alright, that's enough cursing. Wow, that's a lot of tracks.
I can't feel my hands.
And I didn't break an arrow. Now the wolves respect me. I could sleep an hour by this fire to not be... well, no, I couldn't. And I'm no longer wind protected, which is why the coal fire isn't warm anymore, but now it is. That was terrible. I'm ashamed of that encounter. Check number of arrows. So one arrow is in the Timberwolf that bled. I'm gonna map him and find him tomorrow. They bit us twice, but we got 0 damage. So let's have a look at clothing. They got my only gloves. Good thing I have the stuff I need to make. Rabbitskin mitts. They also have work gloves at the prison, so if I take care of my frostbite risk, I should be fine. So now that I've broken their morale, they should all be afraid of me. So that was... I was pretty close to the wall all the way. So that exit, you can't be
I can't feel my feet.
so far away from the wolves that you are safe. That's the conclusion from that. Which means you should expect Timberwolves. Now, is that my Timberwolf? Because then I might want to kill him. If it's not... if it's not... well, too late. Good for health, but they might have wrecked some stuff here. Check my...
I want to lay down for a bit.
check my clothes when I get back in. Now, where did the rabbit go? There you are. And I can't sprint. I know I couldn't sprint. That was a terrible Timberwolf encounter. I can do a lot better than that. I've done well though to avoid all of the timber packs in here up until now, and I don't think you can avoid the ones outside the exit.
Feels like night is coming.
Honey, I'm home. I was gonna close the door, but there's no door. And I like to have these before they freeze up, so let's at least have the hide. Let's see. That'll be fine. I'll tank the fatigue damage, no problem. It's gonna be 1% per rabbit, so no biggie. Do not recommend to harvest with stink on you, but I'll allow myself to do so this one time. Drop the 0% cured. Freshly. Why does it not say? So it must be these, because they are 100%, and it was. And then the halfway cured ones get dropped here. We have some saplings to take care of. And a bunch of teas to craft up. That's not what I wanted. And I'm not going to spend a match because tomorrow might bring Maglins. Now, let's see what the Timberwolves ruined for me with their 2 snaps. One of the snaps, or both of them, ruined my mitts. Apart from that, I seem to be fine. I got my combat pants and my boots and my redskin hat maybe. The rest is fine. They might have gotten my moosehide satchel a little bit. Can we repair in the dark? And do I want to do it for fatigue damage? I sort of kind of want to do, because I don't have much health to sleep back. Let's check the storage though, because I might have left some cloth for harvesting later. So there's my vest. We are gonna bring that to the prison. I'm just afraid to pick it up because I'll be heavy. So remind myself, let's pick it up then and drop it by the door. Let's make sure I see it properly. And if it's relatively warm, -25 plus no gloves. That's gonna limit my crafting options here. We have chores, let's do them. Yeah, I was gonna lit a long fire. So I thought I was gonna do some
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
crafting, but this was not cured yet. And I didn't feel like waiting for it. Nothing else to cure. We might need the leather for the work gloves. So what I did wrong in that, I could have just stayed by the coal fire, stayed warm, thrown torches at them. But I dropped the blue flare away from the fire, which is bad. Lit the fire with the blue flare and then threw it away. I should have thrown it where the fire was. Because it stopped them from getting close to the fire so that I could throw torches at them. So we have a timber wolf to find, a dead timber wolf to find in the morning. I won't have to check how many wolves I've killed. We're about to get archery 4. We are on the cusp. So let's do chores. That's half the night spent on teas. Amazing. So, devs have been talking about pay DLC, and I'm all for it. I would also pay quite good money for a mod that makes each spinner in the game twice as fast. I think that would be perfectly safe to do. If you could do it globally, then you could get boring stuff done faster. Because this is just muy ridiculoso. Obviously, I'm not gonna burn these for no fire time. And I can get 8 or 9 minutes of fire time back from them. Let's sleep 1 hour. I'm being dumb. Attacking damage for no reason is pretty dumb. Let's also check my frostbite risk, because now I have no gloves. Yeah, look at that. I'll be able to beat it with a bed for now. So maybe I should sleep now. Skip on this. I'm nervous. I'm gonna track my frostbite risk and probably light a fire with these sticks. One frostbite is forgivable. 2, not so much. But we do need to get to our work gloves. Which are the only gloves I have found in here. And we've looted most of the places and most of the cars. Yeah, pry bar. Pry bar would be good. Maybe we'll find it at the dangerous farm. Frostbite risk is not increasing. But there's a time when you should save a match, and that time is not now. So my dad is feeling a little better now. We tried a short walk outside with, what is it? Well, with crampons on the boots. And that went well, so maybe he will get his beloved dog back, which means I will get my beloved cat back. Oh, 1 second. All right. And let's hope we can make that bearskin coat as soon as we can.
Come on, little fire.
So let's do that 3 times at least. I could also cook up the rabbit meat, but I think I want to eat a bear steak in the morning to start my parasite risk cycle of 1 parasite meat per day. So that looks a lot better. Lots of stuff healing. I definitely do not get my fire bonus on this fire. Don't know why. Fire Making 5 says fires last 50% longer. It was 1 hour 24 minutes and now it's 24 minutes. Stupid. Oh, we have more chores, maybe. Now we have the spare pile of bear guts at the prison, so I don't think I have to bring any guts out of here. Maybe just a couple. So we've explored this part of the map fully. Visibility is good. We might find, let's, well, I have no charcoal, do I?
Looks like I made it through another night.
We can take a torch from this fire, let it burn out, and grab the charcoal. Find the timber wolf, find the arrow back. Do have a spare pair boots, shoes. Of course it failed. Should have left my crampons in Timberwolf. Let's leave them here. Because I don't seem to ever use them. Let's make a note. So let's light a torch. Let it burn out. And then relight the fire. And map. And then we'll see what we'll do before heading back to prison. Let's get to this end of, well, towards where we were attacked. No Timberwolf in sight. We'll have to do it on the way out of here then, because we're going to go by Cook's Farm anyway to check for the hacksaw.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
Might want to save this match. No problem. Gonna bring this jerrycan and this skin, so let's pick it up so we don't forget it. Because we're probably just gonna sleep some energy together and then leave. So this is about the right time to restart the parasite risk. So we will have to manage our frostbite risk here. So possibly even sprint. Let's have the smallest little pyramid you ever saw. And let's cook some more tea. Should be good. Now I think I have enough torches to go. That's 3, 6, 9. I have nothing to craft, we know that. Well, I guess I could make water, because I don't have much health to sleep back. That's our frostbite healed. And we could go right now. I'll probably do that. I can't sprint much, that's the problem. I would like to be fully rested now, but I decided to do a lot of chores in the night instead. I'll check the workbench drawer real quick. Yeah, so we have only lost one. Well, we don't have infinite metal. The prison.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
And then we'll plop these on. So now, do I wait until noon and risk blizzard weather? Or do I go now? I do have the coffee to spend, but coffees are for ropes. They are not for ordinary traveling. The Timber Pack should still respect me. I may need to... No, if we don't find the Timberwolf, it's going to despawn and leave my arrow somewhere. It would be handy for me to know the location, but it's not life or death. Not for one arrow. Main point is to get to the prison where I have my gloves and also where I can craft my bearskin coat, which is going to take a while. But we do still have some firewood to take there, and that will also give us cloth. We have a free warm-up on the way, namely the trailer, and that's the same Timberwolf pack that attacked us and now respects us. But that was yesterday, they might have forgotten. But I think I'm gonna go by the trailer. warm up in there for free. Spend another match, maybe. Or make water there, because why not? If it's non-windy. And then go on the warm teas to the farm and not stop there. I will light a fire on the other side of the cook's farm bridge. Such is the plan. And we can also at some point, if we get cold on the way, then we can stop, light a coal fire, and map there for the arrow. So the plan has been made. The teas are gonna make it. I'm gonna leave these cooking anyway, because I don't get a bonus on the fire time. It's a little bit risky, but we're gonna spend this coffee. So let's drink it now. And let's grab these.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Might be handy to not have to relight the fire. Well, I've cooked my teas. I don't need spare stuff for teas.
I'm not sure I can carry
Let's
much
do that.
more.
And I guess we'll bring all the rabbit pelts and a couple of cured guts. Leave the rest. I'm not gonna pick up the bow though. We're gonna make a note to remind ourselves. We do have a bow here. And let's remember to drink warm teas. So, yeah, get wind as soon as I start walking. That's how it be. So, do I stay another day here? Cook up the meat, prepare my clothes. I don't want to, but I probably will. And hopefully the wolf carcass will not despawn in that time, because I couldn't map in this. That's the that's my main gripe. So a completely wasted coffee. So I guess there is something to say about not drinking a hot beverage until you've walked a few yards. So stay here, do chores, sleep fully on a fire, I suppose. So now rabbit meat is priority, because it's the only safe meat we have. keep her well fed. So it's not so much for the condition. I can tank some cold damage just fine. It's the frostbite risk. Look at that. We've hardly been out. Been out for 40 minutes. And it's already
Too cold.
a quarter on the way. So that should be enough bear meat. So we could repair combat pants. So I didn't get the fire bonus because I was inside here. As soon as I headed out the door, I got the bonus. Cool. Good to know. Now we say goodbye to my only sewing kit, maybe? No? Okay. So let's putter around the house a bit. And wait for the right opportunity. Let's just do that right now. Make water and sleep 1 hour. So that at least that means you'll get the fire bonus if you're crafting outside on the workbench. Could possibly make another fishing tackle. Now the bearskin coat is crafted with a knife, isn't it? Yeah, so no problem. We have a sharpening facility. And I guess when in doubt, make water, but now we have enough energy to well, if I'm gonna stay, I'm gonna try to do as much as I can. Let's draw unsafe meat. Separately from safe meat. Let's have a stick on. So I guess I do repairs on this water making. Let's do water and go outside and check temps at the workbench. Cause this fire never blew out, never burned out. See if we can make a line or something. Let's check what I have first. I have a hook, so I need a line, and I have a gut on me. I think I tested this, and you can't get wind protected and touch the workbench, unfortunately. I am one though. Line. Where's my line? Line. Give me line. I could craft arrows back, I suppose. Just gonna be a little bit longer because I don't have the tools with me. I think I'll wait with that. Now we have a little bit more of a base. Hey, Cable. Sorry if I missed you there. No, we're in Blackrock. We're at the similar looking hut in here. The bricklayer's retreat. I don't see many bricks here though, but just saying. Bedroll is still fine. So we'll look at repairs. So let's drop the skins back. We got 2 small bites from Timberwolves. And that failed, did it? Yeah. Amazing. And we got Frostbit. And we lost our last zone kit.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
So that is good. Now how long will it take to do this with the fishing tackle? 43 minutes. It's enough to make water on. And we have the sticks to spend. So do I want to cook meat instead? Nah. Water's fine. And that's the last water that I cook, and I don't need to cook any more teas or meat. I'm gonna leave a tea here as tax. Toll.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Save me one day it might, as Yoda would say. Best vest in the West. Yeah, we're gonna bring that. Where did I put? Where's my vest? When did, oh, I picked it up when I headed out. I did the right thing. But I placed it here just so I
Not sure I can carry
wouldn't
much more.
forget to bring it. So now it's good to go again, and I'm not super tired. I could reheat these and go. Because I got all that stuff done. So let's check temps. -16. Probably the best temps that I could ask for. So let's give it another go then. Safe meat stored. Pick up the vest and the skins, that is true.
This pack is gonna
We
come
don't
in
know if it's gonna stay this way, but I guess we follow the road then. And if we get the timber pack again, then we put on the vest and... Well, actually putting it on will save me a kilo of weight, so let's do that. The best vest in the West. And then with this bearskin, we're gonna craft the bearskin bedroll. Bearskin coat, sorry. Weather seems to hold up as I say that, just as I drink the tea. I hear some wind gusts. It is not the best weather to go. We will listen out for 4 crows. So unfortunately we cannot map to find the dead wolf. I guess we could sleep the night in the trailer. Be slightly closer to our destination. No wolf over there. This rock is nasty. You have to go down here, otherwise take a drop, I think. Maybe it was the other rock over. So this road goes like an S, and this is the tail end of the S towards the trailer. And we'll just see how far we get. I'm probably gonna sleep in the trailer tonight, because then I have a chance of waking up without frostbite risk and be able to map, etc. Have we looted this car? And do the Timberwolves still respect me? Am I loving it? Well, no. I like high risk, high reward regions, and the only reward really is the vest. So I think you could just go get the vest, touch your boom can, and leave. Because there's so little loot. There is a possible stem on Interloper though. Maybe a guaranteed stem, and then, well, you would get that at the same time that you get the vest. I'm staying in it because I'm a masochist. But I don't think it's worth staying in there. Same thing for Ash Canyon, I suppose. But it's gonna take, I think it'll take 3 days to do your first looting of Ash Canyon. And then you need to go back there for the rest of the stuff, because there's so much stuff in there that you can't carry all that weight out with you. So for now the timbers do respect me, and the only question is where the wolf that ate my arrow died. We could warm up
Did
in
I say
here, dump
I
a bunch
hate
of
being
stuff and
cold?
go to the farm
Because I
and back
really do.
while they still do. Because I don't want to go there now, because I don't want to spend more teas now. I think this is going to be my base for the night. What are you? A live timberwolf? We don't want live timberwolves. We want dead timbers. I'm also worrying way too much about
Rest suit on.
cold damage. I don't have to do that. I see one Reshi left behind. And I must have it.
Oh,
So right now I could go inside and sleep, go out and map. I think that's what I want to do. That'll make me cold, but... well, it might also give me frostbite risk. Yeah, so I need to get rid of the frostbite risk at the very least. Let's place that in front of the door so we can't miss it. Yeah, I just don't think I'm gonna... and let's put the rabbit skin by the door also. For curing. It's a tough zone, yeah. Mostly from getting lost and stuff. But also from... they've nerfed the wolves and timberwolves quite a bit. Otherwise it would be super tough. But there are still some left. This spot is nasty. The other farm is nasty. Not Cook's farm, the other farm. And the old substation is very nasty. And I can map until I've healed my frostbite risk. So I'm trying to get my spare gloves, which are at the prison. If I lose those, I'll have to walk around with crafted cloth gloves. But we are warm, and we might be able to sprint to the farm and back, but we're gonna go by the farm tomorrow, so why? May be able to squeeze in a mapping if my frostbite risk goes away. Well, we think a mapping takes 10 to 15 minutes, so maybe I could have done one there, but you can listen to the weather outside. 'Tis gnarly. So we're gonna cozy up in here and be just fine. We have nothing to craft. Try to squeeze in a repair, maybe. Don't think I have enough time left. And then we'll eat cattails, which is fine. Got a few more cattails in there. I can actually craft a fishing tackle. And this is a problem. I think you'd be... I went in here with my young interloper character, 24 days old. Sure, he summited, got some of the stuff in Ash Canyon, the important stuff. Should make a note that I left crampons. did. What else of importance did we leave behind? That's it, I think. And I didn't loot very thoroughly. I didn't look around the bricklayer's retreat very much. Oh, we can sharpen these. Let's wait with that until we're at the prison, because we could get a free sharpening from the Aurora workshop. I have no low arrows. So I guess that's it. We have plenty of water. We can probably leave a liter or two before we leave. I think I'll leave 1.5 here. So now for my least favorite activity, which is passing time. Just a little bit to make these meet up. And then we sleep 9. On a few teas and see what the morning weather's like. I might sleep in 2 or 3 sessions. I'll sleep 3 hours at a time. And then I'll have some chances for Aurora mapping, maybe. And that should definitely delete my frostbite risk. Good. Blizzard's still going, no mapping possible. Blizzard's gone, mapping is now possible. I'm gonna risk it, I think. I should have risked it before the blizzard started. That's no mapping weather. We'll sleep another 3 then. And then I want to get to the blue trailer and do stuff. Check if the workbench is there. Then it will be the only indoor workbench. It's not time yet. Take this crate. See if it's cleared. Okay. Actually, no frostbite risk. I'll take that. And without even checking the map, I go inside to avoid starting the...
Do I, if I don't warm up soon?
I missed one Reshi mushroom. Looks like it's near the road. Well, it's on our way out. No, we're gonna go this way. But then I know sort of where it is. It's very close to the trailer. And 90 degrees to the way we want to go. This should make me warm and remove my hypothermia risk. Also heal my risk of parasites. And unfortunately I don't have any parasite meat near unless I find that wolf. With my arrow in him. Can't be too concerned with that though. Because I have places to go and people to see, so it should be right here. Should be that stump. It's not super important. Timbers still respect me, that's good. Can the map lie to you like that? I think I saw it here. Oh.
Wait. I'm so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
So I guess it's gotta be this one then. Where are you? Where's the stump I saw from the road? What the actual F? There you are. Well, we'll forget about that Reshi stump then. Sleep this very, very cold -39 weather away and hope to finally and get our bearskin coat made. Didn't heal our frostbite risk though.
Can you eat trees? Because I'm gonna.
Yeah, you can see it increasing. The mystery of the vanishing Reshi mushroom. This is why I want to be where I have my stash of cooked meat and workbench and indoor locations that I can do stuff in and things of this sort. We can repair clothing now, let's do that. And it failed. And here's a blizzard. How lovely. Gonna be stuck in this trailer. until we run out of cattails, and then it'll let us out, maybe. Yeah, I suspected that. None of the rest of it is worth it. So back we go to passing time. So this is my least favorite activity because I want to fit in as many chores per day as I can, including hunting and traveling and stuff. And here comes my cabin fever risk. So now we'll have to find a cave to live in. We have a cave with meat at the prison.
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
So probably, well, we're gonna get rid of it, crafting bearskin coat. Outdoors. So that's gonna be fine. That's our frostbite risk gone, but we also need this fucking blizzard gone. Thank you. Game heard me. It helps to curse. Always curse. And I've been here before. It might not be worth lighting a fire near here. Just have a cattail and sprint to the next destination. Because now we can. Now we have plenty of energy. So, anything else I need to bring from here? And let's leave a leader. Actually, I've been here, it's pitch dark, so let's actually drop it on the ground. So now the timbers will no longer respect us. Just know it. Well, we have to leave. We can't be here. Annoying. Yeah, this was a bad spot in story mode, and it's a bad spot right now. Bad thing about it also is that and the wind direction couldn't be worse. It is the absolutely worst wind direction imaginable. So now I'll have to stop at the farm. Another worst place in the world. Should I go or should I stay? Well, if I stay here, I'm going to get cabin fever. We'll spend coal at the farm. We need to be... It can be so hard to travel across this map. Especially if you get hit in the face by shit wind. One good thing about the barn is there's a fire barrel there. Which means I can sleep there and get rid of my frostbite risk. And lower my cabin fever risk. Still no moose here. And we are cold now, so we will equip torch now.
This is so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit. little fire. I could eat anything right now.
Did pick up some sticks to maybe only have to spend one coal. So now, where was that non-obvious location for the hacksaw? So I didn't. Seems I didn't get the hacksaw.
Damn.
Let's go
I'm
around and
freezing.
check. You'd think it'd be like hidden like here. Maybe snowed over
So
a bit.
cold. Think.
Eh. Now I think, well, in story mode you could get a Timberwolf pack in here, and maybe you are only safe from them because they could bite me through the wall. But I wasn't exactly here in this pit. Maybe if you stay exactly here, they can't reach you. Seems to be an invisible wall here. Like something protruding through the wall. Anyway. We'll make some water. Let's see if we can place the bedroll here. Can. And you betcha, I'm gonna have every single stick back from there. No, I don't want to sleep 1 hour here. Because it will be too late in the night then. And I might get one... Well, I will be able to make it to the prison. And I have flare guns, so... I probably should sleep 1 hour here. Get my frostbite risk low. And then leave. Yeah, clear signs of an aurora night, which is not super bad. I could also get rid of my cabin fever risk here, but there's no wind now. I think I should go now. Okay.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
And then let's have all the torches back for future me to worry about. What? Yeah, there's some sort of invisible obstacle here that the torches are touching when they're falling, so weirdest thing ever. And let me pick up my tea. Let's go. Let's not stay one more minute longer here than we have to.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Let's try to get to the prison before the aurora starts. Because there can be a timber pack outside the prison, in which case we'll have to fight them. Had a chance to see how the new vest holds up against bear and moose. No, I have not diving bean. There is a cave here. I didn't think of... No, there's a ramp here.
Can you eat trees?
Let's hug this wall because I'd like to avoid the temples if I can. So I'm trying to sneak past these timber walls. The moose might be back up. Might be able to test it. I'll make a save first because it's testing, right? I want to keep on living without a broken rib if I can help it. And the save may also then provide us with a way of testing many times. Should be simple enough to pick up a Voyager, run over here, pick up the vest,
Think about his food.
and get stomped. Look at my frostbite risk. And then I have the cabin fever risk to worry about. So I was saying to go to the cave maybe and sleep there. And I have food there. I have food there, and I have water on me. So we can't go to the prison right now because of cabin fever risk. Or we go straight to the workbench and craft off the cabin fever. That's going to be dependent on one thing, and that is that the aurora could hit and put a wolf in the prison or a wolf in the prison. But we could cheese him from the door. So I have options. I do. Cave or outdoor crafting. I'll be able to pick up my gloves as soon as I get inside. I want my gloves. I want my gloves. Give me my gloves. Dealt with this frostbite risk long enough. But the frostbite I have is actually from forgetting to put my socks and boots back on after popping into Timber Mountain to drop a moose. Lady QXX. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm inside my own head right now trying to figure out a way to get rid of my cabin fever and compensate for I want to be inside now. And check my frostbite risk. Pick up my gloves, put them on. That is a load off. Now, if I can get to... I would have to go get my guts, don't I? Or do I have some at the workbench? So let's Seems I am now unable to go craft because I need 2 more guts on me. Yeah. So I have a pile at the cave. I have a pile here. But it's past all the wolves, like 1 second before Aurora chance. I'm gonna go check the workbench. First, let's drop my rabbit skins somewhere. And they will be nice and warm and toasty rabbitskin mitts soon enough. And let's deal with this wolf while we are still Aurora-less.
Ah, I'm starving.
Well, that's archery 4 with a... Yeah, I should have aimed low.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
So that is one problem less. My torch may blow out at any moment. There is no door. Well, obviously I shouldn't craft in an Aurora. Let's see. Because then the fire barrel won't... I'd need to know that all the wolves were dead before I could go to the workbench and craft. All of this points to me going to the cave and wasting firewood to sleep in the cave to get rid of my cabin fever risk. I could probably sleep 1 day inside of here and not get cabin fever. And then if I get cabin fever, I'll just work it off on the workbench. So I'll go inside, sleep 1 hour, try to get the Aurora. And I would say if there was another wolf in this area, he would have been coming for me right now. So let's bring this match inside. Close the door.
Sure getting cold.
Sleep 1 hour. Cook some safe calories. Wanted to bring those to the workbench. Didn't hear him now. Check wolves killed. Wolves killed. 21. May include the one that I shot at. And let's refuel the
Come on,
storm
Lowfire.
lantern almost fully. It's on the table. I leave a little bit in there because otherwise the jerry can itself disappears. Yeah, can't place it on the table. Now you can place it on the table. I know. I'll bring up my cabin fever risk a bit. It may go away and then come back, maybe. Well, let's just do it. Might clear in here because of the delay. So yeah, welcome, lady. I'm sorry I'm not effusive. There's just a whole lot of things going on at once right now. Did that kill off the wolf? It did. So I'm free to go. Use all this energy. Craft in the night. Could be Aurora. But now the wolf in here is dead. No! Did not mean to. Only meant to check it. And that will make it. I think I have a small piece outside. Yeah, I'll be heavy. Now, let's bring all the firewood. We can store some of the coal, though. Because we have a bunch of coal with me. And I no longer need to wear the vest. What? That's weird. A delayed sound of some sort. Bring my cans, bring the metal, bring the guts. Craft one tea. Bring the skins and store them there. I can go get my arrow back. Priority number 1. So I got fog instead of Aurora. That's good. Sounded like he died over here. Yeah, it actually went down from sleeping 1 hour inside because of the delay. And now it's going to vanish. It's not a big deal if I don't find the wolf. I'll just find, there he is. I'll just find an arrow somewhere in here. So if I do get an aurora in the night, I can take the opportunity to sharpen my knife. Or I do it after, it's fine. So let's keep the metal on me. And let's light this fire. And this is good because I can craft like 12 hours and then I can eat parasite meat in the morning.
That's a good one.
Reset my parasite eating schedule. That's gonna do me for 12 hours. I had cans here. We won't need to make water. So now I might go back and fetch all the meat, all the raw meat, and bring it here. Just to get some use out of the fire. Door is closed. So we are in the Blackrock Penitentiary, if you are new to this region, and it's probably the best base in the region. There are some dangers. These spawn in here. I could grab some meat off him, put it on the fire, but I should have some. Well, a little bit anyway. Let's get matching pair. Those are small pieces. Let's grab some meat from the wolf then.
Gotta warm up somehow.
And we'll grab 4 pieces for cold damage, and then go to the workbench. May have my tools in there, just remembered. It's gonna hurt, but it's gonna hurt good.
It's a goddamn freezing.
Let's just double check for tools here. Nope.
Oh, so cold.
Just in case a wolf drops from the sky. It's clearing up. We could get Aurora soon, and then I'll just go in there and sharpen my hatchet and knife. What am I talking about? Tools. Do the coat with the knife. Please no food poisoning. Right. So now we have to be extra careful about frostbite risk. We're at the start of the S. I'm gonna pass some time here. To see if this works out. We need guts though before we can start. Otherwise all we're gonna do is store this stuff in here. I didn't get Aurora though. And there's no wind, so I could actually go fetch that stuff while this cooks. Let's go get the cured guts. After I'm warm. Wow. This became, yeah, just how I play. I try to do as much as I can. Check frostbite risk. It's lower. Okay, cool. We might get frostbite risk now. Just from going and fetching 2 guts. It's insane how all this has transpired to be this horrible. Well, it shouldn't increase. Because I have covered all my bodily parts with clothing. So one of these steaks will be eaten in the morning. So, and also Aurora might strike while I walk there. And I left the vest behind, but I have the flare gun. We might need a couple torches at that. There might be another bear spawned in between me and the freaking guts. It's just that they were 13% and I didn't fancy carrying the guts. Well, I could have gone the safe route. You can actually close this door. Let's do it. Let's see if the Aurora Bear is out to play. Definitely heard a wolf from the other side here.
My
There
fingers
should
feel
be
numb.
a wolf in here. Yeah. Thank God. And there could be a bear. Do not run. Now I can run. Longest way around.
I've never felt so cold
So
in my
where's my
life.
pile of guts? Oh my God, I did bring it back. It's in the workshop. Shit. Well, this was well planned. Normally I am a stickler for notes, but apparently I didn't make any this time. Uh, hmm. Yeah, I have meat cooking. So unless I want to burn that, I'm gonna have to tank some cold damage. Let's go to the bed, get warm. Well, I remember dropping it here, and then I dropped it in the workshop. Probably not gonna need this torch, but might as well bring it. Now we have some warmth, and probably the meat is burned by now, but I had to do that. And I think I'll go the same way back, because if I had a bleeding wolf running around out there, I wouldn't. Certainly I wouldn't if I had a bear out there. But now it's actually shorter for me, especially in this windless weather. Been looking for a shortcut, but I haven't found one. I mean a proper shortcut. Well, good thing is cabin fever risk is gone completely. Can the bear be out here in this yard?
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Don't know. So the safe place to go in this door by the bushes and get on top of the barracks roof and go across to the infirmary roof. And then you can do it in windy weather if there's wolves out.
It's so cold.
I think I've done it in
I'll
Aurora.
lay down for a bit.
Now let's get warm first. Save the meats. And now it's all cooked up. Check condition, 92. I'll have that. Can craft, no I can't. I can make an arrow to get warm. And where the actual F is my tools. They're gonna be maybe in the workshop also. Let's pick you up. Well, I should have done this. Now, let's go fetch 2 cured guts and get back to the workbench.
Jesus,
And finally we're
cold.
back on track. Jesus. Temps are warm enough to last us through the cold spot day unless we get a blizzard. But I might do it naked to save on my clothes. No, not right now. I'm too worried about my frostbite risk. The frostbite risk is for my hands, though. Does it say? The afflicted area. Tell me which area is afflicted, please. Beauty. 39 hours. Not too bad. It's very long for coat, but let's do 4 to start off with. And that healed our frostbite. We still have plenty of time on the fire. It is morning, so I can eat a piece of wolf meat. Let's do that.
Looks like a new.
And tomorrow morning I'll eat another piece. And now let's do like 6.5-hour sessions. So let's load her up. And at the end of this long session, we'll have our pristine bear coat. I guess I could. What do I want to save on? I want to save on these, I think. I could wear one of each. Wouldn't mind being heavy. None of these are frostbite slots. That should be alright. So, let's craft 6.
I'm getting tired.
We'll do this for fatigue damage. We'll keep it well fed and probably be able to balance it so that we take very little damage.
I'm so tired I could lay down right
With
here.
my fire bonus, that should be fine for another 6. So let's begin the pain train. So now it is evening. The question is, do I craft through the night and get a bunch of health to sleep back? Yeah, because I can break it off if I hear aurora noise. I would like to go get some save calories here because I don't want to eat my cattails. Let's also get 2 small deer meat pieces and just do some crafting while the meat cooks. Wish I could go eat some candy now because it seems I am de-energized a little bit. You're a big piece. I want you. So a big piece and 2 half-kilo pieces. It's another big piece. I'll take that. I thought these were. Thought I put them aside as small pieces. And let's also fill our belly. And that's gonna get cooked up. Transfer some water here. You can sleep an hour in there and it will go a long way. But I'm impatient. When I craft, I want to get the item done in one go if I can help it. This region should be pretty good for outer loper, but you'd have to allow people to go in the front door. I'm sort of depleting my firewood this end. So I should have brought some more firewood. I think I have 2 coal on me. Yeah. We may spend them to not have to go back. Now let's craft that tea. Break down some torches and add them on. And let's remember to take off some of our clothes again. To save on the outdoorsy wear and tear. So let's craft through the night and see if we do get an aura, and then I'll quickly go in and sharpen my knives. And that's some safe calories this end. And I made this water buffer to not have to stop, and so we can do 12 hours on this, I would say. And now we're on our way there. It might not be this stream, but we are on our way there. And the bear coat will help us get there warmly. Also have a moose hut curing. And Timberwolf. 22 hours left. We're gonna get almost done here. Break it off if I get aurora sounds. Did not. Should have. Okay, so that's another 6-hour session. And then we may have to quit it. Or bring more firewood here and finish it. We'll have to make our mind up at some point. Broke it off there because I want to continue the parasite diet. We do have another, I would say, 4 hours here. Guess we shouldn't cut it close though. So right now no aurora chance. I could sleep in the day, craft in the night. Because the fire would be warm enough anyway, and I forgot to do this. Guess you take off your inner garments then, if you want to save on them. Thought I put on my satchel. That was bad. Now this is sort of the biggest item I'll ever craft at this workbench. So I really don't think I need to make water back. So let's put one stick on them and go 4 hours. And then we can maybe go inside and sleep 10. Getting down there though. If I could bring firewood over here, I could sort of finish it. But I can sleep health back now. That's the advantage. It's gonna cost me 1 match more, but it will give me my health back and also allow me to craft in the night. So do I want to cook water on this or no? No. The rest will be a herbal tea. Let's not move any meat from here. And let's remember to bring... oh, I had this. I also have chores, which I should probably do. That's the tail end of the previous crafting session. So herbal tea and 9 hours or 10 hours will fix me right up and let me craft in the night. So let's grab a steak here then. Might want to bring this torch inside and cook something while I harvest the steak. It's gonna be not so quick because he'll be frozen now. Okie dokie. I shouldn't do this. I should. I should cook only on the workbench fire. Yep. See if we have any torches in here. We do not. And we had 8.85 hours left on the coat. Yeah, I was up early today, that's why I'm tired right now, even though it's only 8 p.m. here. Wish I could play games and eat candy. Bet Perfect Trip can do that. Because he plays without camera or microphone. Which is nice because then you have fewer distractions. You don't have to care about, you know, your voice and what you sound like, and keep those. Grab more firewood. How about all of it? That's way too much. Let's have 9 on us and a few sticks. Because that is too much firewood for 9 hours. So now 9 or 10. Put these on temporarily. It's not super warm in here. Well, I spent the herbal tea, so I owe it to myself to sleep 10. So I might miss out on a short aurora if it starts at the beginning of the night. But I didn't. and we'll finish in the morning with not a whole, like 5 hours of energy on us, which is pretty good. Now we are going to spend a match anyway, so we could leave something cooking here, but it's just a bit of a waste. I'd rather bring the meat over there and start the cookout right away actually, because at the end of the coat I will have to go for a long time period. I can't light the torch right now because the ones I have are very low indeed. Raw, raw, raw. And I like this health, so let's not ruin it. Well, obviously I'm gonna spend a torch rather than a flare shell. Now, do I take that wolf steak? I can take it after. Let's close this too, just peace of mind. And let's hope the bearskin coat makes things warmer for us. We might toggle the moosehide cloak and the bearskin coat,
Come on, little
depending
fella.
on if we need protection or fire. Or, hey Stewie, sorry if I missed you there, buddy. And that's too much firewood on. Okay. But we need the warmth, don't we? So let's craft for an hour. I'll go 45 minutes instead. Will these calories last me until morning? I'll nibble on them then. Nibble? So this is typically when I get when I pick up a piece of raw meat and eat it by mistake. I didn't put any water in the can. Well, snow. So that's plenty enough now. To last me until morning. We're crafting a bearskin coat around the clock tonight. Let's compensate for that then and make some water back. And I think the wear on the knife is per hour, not per action. It's getting low. Wow. May have to spend my whetstone on this anyway if I don't get an aurora soon. It's clear right now. Might get it. So how much did that? I guess I can use my hatchet as well. How about switching to the hatchet? If we can do that. So there's plenty of fire time. So I will be making water on this fire barrel after we're done, or take all the torches back and breaking them down. Let's do this now. And hope for an aurora. It is worse, but it's safer. Let's do one more liter. No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't use. We'll use the hatchet for a few more hours then, and we'll finish at noon or something, and then we'll be able to sleep at night. So if I do the water now, I'll be able to. Always scares me when the light disappears. Snow in the air, so no aurora. No likely aurora soon either. And then we'll stay here until we get an aurora. Then live in the moose cave, cook up the moose meat, have a feast. So I'm thinking if I make water on this now, I can get all the water I want and not spend firewood after crafting on it. And take all the torches back. Get my firewood back that way. The fine nuances of see if we can even do this without getting cold. So also check my clothing so that nothing ruins while I do this. And that is for sure the Aurora Chan's gone, so yeah, too bad, but I will have to use the hatchet. It's also getting down there, so we'll definitely. Oh, I did get cold
Dry
from
if I
that.
don't warm up soon.
-10 is no good. -3 is better because we can have a stick and one reclaimed. It is the coldest part of the day, probably that played a part, and my calories will definitely last until my parasite risk clears. And the fire is gonna last until I get my precious bearskin coat. I know why I'm tired, because I'm hungry. I need to eat something soon. 1 degree. It's not super reliable, but we are not getting hypothermia. Good. And now it will get warmer and warmer, so that we can sequentially, progressively unwear clothing. In fact, we should be able to do this and this. Why am I warmer with less clothing?
Looks like a new day is dawning.
So that worked out. +1. So this should clear the parasite risk.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
So that we can get back on the pain train. So, unless you didn't know, the best way to do things in Long Dark is by the most micro actions as you can. The longest and most, what is it? Roundabout way of doing things in Long Dark is the way that will give you the most benefits. And I'm gonna keep on making water until it says I can't go less than 1 hour. Just to get the roast out of the fire. It's boring, but somebody's gotta do it. It's a whole lot of clicking though. Clicking and checking and clicking and checking. And then after this I may have to go all the way. And then I can take all the torches back. And have even more fun harvesting all those. All but 9. So that's the end of it, and then we'll get it. Beautiful. So we can make water, and we didn't. So let's just drink, and we won't run out of calories. So let's go. Finish this sucker. It will be beautiful.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Beauty. So I'm not gonna get the wind protection, but the moose hide cloak isn't too bad for wind protection. I'll still get the warmth from this one though. Or will I?
I wonder if I can drop
Yeah.
any of this gear.
So let's see where we are with our currently fairly raggedy clothing. Astrid is still... Oh, wrong coat. That's better. Now we're less of a scrub. Feels like 30 degrees by the fire barrel, of course. So now let's grab a few magnificent torches. And then let's pile the rest on the floor. And that's enough. Well, I'll take that. cans, leave the torches. Leave a little... Well, I could have crafted arrows on that. As soon as I find my tools. And we won't need that much food here. Let's have another piece down. Now we're coming out of here with one piece of venison. Okay. Let's bring that with us later. Let's have a look in here. Let's rack them up and bring the excess back to base. And I have torch weather now, so I could go to the cave right now. I must have left some firewood there. And are my tools on the road outside the prison maybe? Because they weren't here. No, that's what I'm talking about. -7 instead of -27. So let's grab a steak from that wolf on a torch. With the hatchet. Well, I don't need you. And we only take 1 kilo pieces. Don't want to eat small pieces against parasite risk. Want to get the ones. We can have this on and cook it. And a few sticks. So now we have better traveling clothing for sure. And we can go check on that Polaroid hatch. We also have a sweater that might be better than ours. Well, barely. And this can now go back in here. We have another set of boots here. And I'd like to keep them. We can harvest some benches for cloth. I can put this out now. Complete the water pyramid, finally. Maybe put that inside. That's also spare cloth, should we need it. I'll drop this to remind myself to go to the workbench and make shafts when I have a functioning knife. carry the metal on us, try to catch an aurora, and sharpen our tools for free. Seems good. Yeah, my tummy is acting up. It needs food. Drop a T here should we decide to go to the cave. Yeah, my voice is completely de-energized right now. But we should be able to check. Should have brought the torch out, of course. I didn't check the condition of the meat. Dodge one there. Well, obviously I'll light a torch instead. Have I been talking about tools all this time? Well, surely that's as far as I would have gone before dropping it, right? Yeah, have I been talking about tools all this time, and they were right there on the workbench all the time, and I was so distraught that I didn't notice them. And I'm usually a stickler for notes, so the bigger question is, why do I not feel like making notes anymore? I need to eat something. I am consumed with the thought of food, IRL. I was up early, had an early dinner, so now it's been more or less 8 hours since I ate. Need food. I may have left them in the workshop. Giraffe jigger. Daily word. How did I do? Did I suck? Close? Okay. It's good practice. What does it mean? Hope it doesn't mean anything rude. Do have some storage. Screwdriver. There's my tools. Thank God. Now, didn't I have an entire pile of bear guts? Where's my pile of bear guts at? They are definitely inside the prison. Now, when I dropped guts here, I noticed they went under the floor somewhat. So maybe 8 disappeared and 2 could be accessed. Do not know. Gonna try to be in here. in the next Aurora and sharpen tools on this machine, which requires power. We are not, however, going to craft any. So weird. Where have all the bear guts gone? Drop the metal outside the workshop, that way they can't get lost. Here's some chores for us. Certainly don't need to cook any more food or water on this match. We've done well. Probably gonna spend both of those on the knife because the hatchet was reasonably high condition still. Yeah, welcome heat back. I enjoy your polyglot quiz. Screwdriver. So probably the play is to sleep until sunset, just to be able to pass time and catch a short aurora. I would like to not do it in here though, because it comes with cabin fever risk. Now, I do have guts over at the Moose Cave. I was pretty close to it, but I would have taken cold damage. If I warm up in here a little bit, I could probably sprint and go get it if I were rested. So let's sleep 1 hour at least. If I'm sounding tired, I'm looking to finish up the stream because I needs to eat. Wish I had something substantial. Probably gonna cook spaghetti and meatballs. Does sound good out. I should be reasonably warm. Like -4. -6. Good enough to go. Let's go fetch the guts where I know I have them then. We will need to get some more firewood back. Right now I can take limbs. I've not been able to take limbs in the game until now, because I sort of went in here on a too young interloper run. 24 days is a lot, but some of it was crafting time for the satchel. Should be okay to take a limb near the cave, go inside the cave and warm up in the bedroll. I'm looking for a way to do it without spending a match. Where's all the limbs? Give me a limb. There you are. Okay.
I can't feel my hands.
I keep messing up. It's this way. Keep messing up which way to go. Now there is a Timberwolf pack near, and then obviously I'll have to spend a match and
I'm freezing.
So there's where the moose marks are, and they said they were glowing, and they sort of are glowing a little bit. But let's not take any more firewood today. We can spend tomorrow in our glorious bearskin coat. Spend the afternoon taking like 4 limbs, warming up in the cave in between. Schrafziger, 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 Schrafziger.
It's getting dark out here.
Because
Time to look for shelter.
Zieg is Titan in German. And I guess Schraf is like Schraub in German, meaning screw. Perfect. Awesome, I got it. So all you need to do is just, if you know what the word means, then that's a clue to pronouncing it correctly. Anyway, definitely gonna leave this cooked piece here. So I must have brought the pile of guts from here, but I have 2 guts, and 2 guts are more than 0. Bring those. Well, they don't stink.
I need to find a place to rest.
And I think I calculated this for like 7 hours in a blizzard. Food and water, and we've done all the cooking we want. Back in this, so the only misplay was to not bring the bedroll, because I could have warmed up quicker in that. I could also go right now, because it's sort of looking like Aurora weather is imminent. Let's pass some time in here, though. Because my bearskin coat is going to help out a little bit with the quick warm-up. Look at that. Beautiful. And then, oh, I was going to drop
I need to find food.
tinder here. And then we've at least done something useful today. And then we can sleep 1 hour at a time to get an aurora, and we should be hunky-dory. Now we can no longer... Well, we could still take a limb for a tiny bit of cold damage. That one's too close to the timber pack, though. Don't see any other limb. $15 is a lot. Yeah, I'd rather sleep. I'd rather get my tools up into shape. I can break some branches. And soon this moose might be back. I killed him before day 50. Here we go. It is tool sharpening time. And we've cleared out the wolves and everything is glorious. It is a German imported word or adapted word. Yeah, I've been looking at that log. We can't go up it to avoid this. So you're forced to go all the way around there, and that might be to force you into the ravenous fangs of the timber wolf pack nearby.
I can't feel my feet.
I've also been not looking at all the towers properly enough. And I guess we have no time to lose. Let's get to the... Well, I guess it's... I don't hear the sound. So I don't know if the machine has power. That's 47%. Don't want to eat that. Here we can bring the firewood.
Sure getting cold.
Then we had a piece over there, right? What condition is this? I hear the machine sound.
Too cold to think.
Now, let's see if I left a piece of metal in here. I did. Probably gonna need 3. Do the knife first. Oh, it's gonna fix it completely for 1 metal. Hell yeah. I thought it wouldn't max out at 50% or something. Now that is good stuff, mostly because I'm almost out of whetstone. And that is all that we wanted from this Aurora Night, so we can actually slip through it now. When you did Storm, desperate for food, shot moose with a flare and was stuck in his house running around. Reverse Rudolph. Rudolph the red-butt reindeer. But he's a reindeer though, he's not a moose. Did put that in. We did bring the guts, we're not gonna drop them in here. We're gonna bring them to the workbench together with something else perhaps. Just want to leave things in. Yeah, I brought the tools, so just bring the guts. Strange that the Aurora noises are not playing. And that should be all that we wanted. Apart from dropping the firewood. Yeah, I just don't want to go to the container every time to pick up firewood. And then tomorrow we'll use this bearskin coat to harvest. Well, we could actually go for indoor firewood now, because we completely deleted our cabin fever risk by crafting the coat. Yeah, I'm sorry that I lied in the title, but I must eat. I have to eat, like, now. So I'm sorry about that. It's going to be happening at the start of next stream, though. We started in Timberwolf Mountain. Came back here. We didn't get Frostbite. We did get a terrible attack from the Timberwolves. which I handled miserably, and that's what cost me my previous gloves. So next time, the blue flare, I threw it away from the fire, and then the Timberwolf stopped at the flare instead of at the fire, so I could lob torches at them. I was safe then, and now I lost one arrow. So I think I've lost 2 arrows in total since coming in here. Maybe only one. And I can do some crafting. I don't have any health to sleep back. I've taken good care of my Frostbit Fräulein. So what I'll do is just make a save. And I will see you in the next one. And that's going to be tomorrow. Maybe around the same time. Maybe actually in the morning European time. Like 10, 11. Depends on what's in my calendar tomorrow. I'll try to fit in 3-4 hours each day. And we'll get the entire region explored. I may come on later in the night, but I need to have food now. So, see you then. We could maybe, if you hang around for a couple more minutes, we could seed a player that has started streaming with a couple more players. And that will help him. So, let's see who's playing.